Hello, hello, internet world people. How's everyone this Monday? Clay's parking his car. He's running late, doing Clay-like things. I guess it's a good thing he has his car today. Let's check out the chat. Val and Jay are in the house. Thank you for dropping by. Who can wait the longest? Yeah, I'm not going to engage in political banter. We have our $1,000 bet. I'll leave it at that, and I'll leave the polls in my favor. But that video only got 1 like, and I lost 3 subscribers. So we'll keep it to reselling and personal stuff. So the good thing everybody has a vote, and we'll let our nation decide where that will go. I'll go live. Live with a V. Right. Clay's an enigma, man. Like I don't know. I don't know what to do with Clay. Like I want to help him because he wants so bad to not teach. And like there's certain things you got to do to make your reselling business work. And I know exactly what he needs to do. But, you know, Clay only works when Clay's in the right mindset, and Clay hasn't been in the right mindset for a while. So we'll see. I asked him if he'd listed today. He said he'll save it for the show. So I'm curious. Yeah. Clay, what's up? Jacob, how are you? Gotta lure him in with some Velveeta. I can imagine like this real evil trap that Val sets up. There's like some Velveeta. Is it cooked Velveeta or is it just like sliced Velveeta? A block of Velveeta, and there's like this bear trap or some box where he reaches in for the Velveeta and it snatches him. And we have a caught Clay. Today's topics are scrolling at the bottom. I know we get off topic a lot, but the main thing is as June is wrapping up, what do we got? Another day left in June. I want to talk about the month of June reselling, and then as July is coming up, what are everyone's reselling goals for July, and what are you going to need to do to make that happen? Number 2, what are your personal goals in July? And number 3, what should your daily reselling schedule look like? Which that goes with number 1. Because I think too many resellers just kind of go with the flow. And I'm going to call Clay out since he's not here. I call him out. Like, it's like he's going to list. When he doesn't, he won't. And I think a lot of resellers are like that, actually, right? You're never, I mean, if you don't have a goal, it's like getting in your car and just driving. How are you going to know where you're trying to get? Goal. And you got to know what your numbers are, too. Like, I have my numbers, and I'll share those for the past 30 days and my thoughts on July sales. I'd be curious, everyone out there, how was your June as far as reselling? What goals do you have set for July? What do you need to make that happen? What does your daily schedule need to look like? Also take it to another level, like what are some personal goals you have also? I think once you develop a certain mindset, you can transfer that mindset, whether it's between reselling to your personal life and other areas of your life. So I'm curious to hear what everybody has out there. I'll save mine until Clay gets here. So I want to hear his thoughts. Jacob's laughing at something. Deleted it. What'd you delete, Jay? What'd you delete? Foo-foo in the house. Hey, David, my book selling friend. How are your book sales going? Clay's in the green room. Has parked the Claymobile. It's a good day when he has the Claymobile and he's parked the Claymobile. It's adding to the stream. There he is. Oh, right. And he's too.
What?
You shaved too.
Yeah, I got tired of it.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
I've been wanting to. Like I said, normally I grow the beard if my hair starts to get long, like they need to match kind of. Sometimes I'll have the beard with short hair, but when I have long hair now, I got to have the beard, but I just couldn't take it. It just, I went in
Yeah,
there.
I'm at the point mine's about to. I'll trim mine way down and let it grow till I get tired of it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, let me mute that.
So here's our topics, Clay. I was just kind of filling in the peeps. How was your June? What are your July reselling goals? What are you going to do to make it happen? And then what would your schedule look like for that to happen? And then also like personal life. You got any personal like running goals or anything else for July? They were talking about. I was talking about catching you with a Velveeta trap.
Yeah, I saw. I'm reading all that. Yeah. No Velveeta. Told you, I'm never eating that again.
What's your shipping question, Val? As a matter of fact, why don't you come on? Here, let me get the link.
Yeah.
Anybody wants to come on?
I look completely different. Yeah, after growing that beard for a few weeks or a month or something.
All right, so there's the link.
Yeah, rid of the gray hair.
Jay's had his best week of sales yet this week. Excellent. You need to make that $1,000 so you can pay me. You need to have some good sales, my friend. What's selling for you,
nice.
Jay?
Yay, he did a run. Awesome.
Golly, all right. Let me catch up on the chat.
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats. Thanks, Jacob. He is here. Clay's here. 3 miles today and they did a hill run. Congratulations. Awesome. Yeah, tomorrow. I didn't run this morning because Mondays I'm so busy with orders. Like I shipped out about 60 today and I didn't even get them all shipped out. But tomorrow morning I'm going to run. So I'll talk about number 2, my personal improvement. July goes. Clay and I have been talking about running. He's running a lot more than me, but I'm going to slowly just kind of creep up. I'm a much bigger guy, so it's not as easy for me to run. So tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm going to do a mile. Wednesday, 1.5 miles. Friday, 1.5 miles. And then Saturday, I think I'm going to do a 2-mile run. So I'm going to try to get like 4 days a weekend.
4 is good.
Balance. So I don't want to get injured, especially being so heavy. That's a lot of stress on the old joints. But I think I could do 4 and just kind of inch up there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Claymation. Oh, I like it. Scott getting right to the Velveeta cheese. 100K in sales from July to December. That is a crazy strong goal. I love it though. So talk to me. What are you going to do to make that happen?
Sorry.
What's up, Val? You got the Velveeta cheese?
Hi, Kat.
We're just looking at Scott's goal. His crazy goal of 100K in sales from the second half of the year. 17K a month. Wow. I ran my past 30-day sales. I'm at 10,319, Scott. That's gross, not net. I didn't run my net. It's probably about 6,500. And for me, I'd like to hit 11K in July. Like I'm just slowly trying to raise that up. And I'm doing more replenishables now. Like I don't want to do one-offs really anymore, or very little. Just do that as fun. I know, right? 100K. That's strong. You guys had time to kick it around, Clay and Val. What do y'all want to? I know Clay doesn't even want to answer this question.
Goals?
Yeah, July goals.
Just work harder. I don't set money goals. That's not me. Maybe one day, but that's not how I think, because if I work harder, it'll come. You know,
okay,
I don't want to set a number and then not hit it, because it won't do any good if I say like 5,000 and I don't hit it. That, you know me, that won't do me any good. It's better to just say, list more, source more,
But what is more? I think you got to put to be
I hardly list
number
anything. Well, I don't know. I'm not doing that yet. All I'm doing is, for me, I came up with, like, here's a note card for Tuesday. Here's Wednesday. There's one for Monday. There's one when I left home today.
Is there a listing goal on any of those note cards?
Kind of. Well, but A little, but I didn't necessarily put a number, you know. I'm not worried about numbers right now because if I'm not in numbers, that puts pressure on me, and then I'll tank, and I'll just, you know me, it'll just make me not want to do it.
All right, so let me play the devil's advocate here. Y'all don't jump on me. Give me a little leadway here. This is all trying to get Clay to a spot. So no pressure, right? I think you've been kind of pressure free for a few weeks, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm doing it at the pace that I need to, want to.
Right. But without the pressure, have you been listing?
Well, I'm only like, to me, the number, I guess it's that deal, like numbers, since I'm my own boss, I'm having to figure out like what my numbers are. And like today, I didn't even have listing really on the list for today. And I already did a bunch. So, and some other things, you know what I mean? Some of today's to-do list will get moved to tomorrow, but like, you know, sure, ideally it'd be like 10 a day this week if I have that many things. I'm not sure I have that many things.
I got inventory you can buy. I got some good inventory, seriously.
Oh, I know. You know, and I might have 10, you know, depending what, like with some records and other things. Oh, like there's remotes. Yeah, that'll easily be.
All right. Well, let's do it this way. So where are you at? I know you're working through some admin stuff. Where are we at on the process?
Well, today I've listed, let's see. Hold on.
That's a big cup of tea, Jay. I'm assuming that's tea. Edgar Allan Poe?
No, the guy from Saw.
Oh man.
Yeah, creepy.
Right, now I'm starting to understand Jay a little more. Okay.
I've got, let's see. Hold on. 9 things listed, 1 draft. I'm trying to think, why did I do the draft? Oh, I just haven't taken pictures. I found like, you know, the same one. And then I'll do about like these vacuums and that clock that I have. I'm going to move that, put those also on Facebook and Offerup. So I've done like 9 things, and a few of them are now on like 3 platforms. Not all, you know, some weren't worth listing, but like I'm listing things that we were going to take to Trader's Village. Even if it's not the best sale, I got it. I'm going to list it, you know.
Right on.
My mic was muted.
So 9, and I've not listed 9 in probably all of June. So there's my 9 for June.
Nice.
Yeah. But I keep having sales on Poshmark. I like Poshmark more and more. It's so much easier. You know, list it, hire a VA.
Did you say you listed 9 in the whole of June?
Probably all today. Yeah. I don't think I've listed in June. Yeah.
Is that over everything or just eBay?
Just eBay. Well, yeah, all of them. Because, I mean, most things I put on eBay first.
Okay.
And like all the things I listed today, I don't know if any of them could go on Poshmark. Like it's printers.
So I would say that's really good, but I think it would be more important, like if you could develop a consistent routine, like even if you got less, because like you said, you got nothing listed in June. So what if you'd have just listed 1 item a day, even as low as that?
30 a month. Yeah.
So I think
if I get to 40, I'll be happy, considering where I was. I should blow that out of the water because the remotes should, like, you know, the remotes, that alone is going to be 1 million listings, you know. Because I got
to get a goal.
You know,
I don't think I'm gonna get a goal out of Clay, not a concrete.
No. I'll say 40 for the week, but I should easily, with those remotes, probably get to 80 or 90. You know what I mean?
I like that. 40 for the week is strong. See, now you're talking.
Yeah, and to me, that's nothing. It's all about this.
We're looking at the whole month.
Oh, July?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could probably do 150 or 160. I don't know why I couldn't.
Right. 150.
That's really not.
Clay.
Because, like I say, if you do the remotes, but even if you take the remotes out, I can find enough things to list. I don't mind listing when like you said, when I start, you know, it's just a matter of me doing it. Did Brian freeze? Or is he literally just in that pose?
I think it's frozen.
Okay. For a second, I thought he was giving me side eye there. or something. It looks like, right? Val, you there? We lost Val.
Just us, Clay. Just us.
It's just us. That's okay. Do we need them, really?
I'm here.
Okay. I'm just joking. Bruce's listing. And then who else was there? I know Scott was in the chat. Okay, that's
so I think I've gone from like 400 active listings to like 680 odd this month.
Wow, that's awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, Kat. That's a ton.
Yeah, I've bought.
And now that you're outsourcing all the time, because God, the number of videos you've made is like, I don't know, like one every 3 days, it seems like, or something.
Yeah, something like that. One was every 2 or 3 days. I'm just getting like so much stuff right now, so it's good.
Just from your main spots in town and stuff?
Yeah, well, there's only 2 open at the moment, and I've been consistently getting like 15, 20 times my money on like stuff that I'm getting from there. So that's
my God, that's awesome.
It's crazy. Yeah, I had someone comment on my video like, yeah, there's no way you got all that stuff for like £18. I was like, wait for the next one. So I put in the next one I uploaded today. I literally had footage of me asking the guy, oh, how much for everything? And he was like, oh, £10. Just to prove to this guy like how, because he couldn't believe how cheap it was. Like,
because are they just trying to dump stuff so they can get more on the shelves?
Well, what it is our normal charity shops, which are like your thrift stores, right? They're all donations, so like they put a high price on their stuff or higher, whereas this charity shop's independent. And they have a lot of guys that do house clearance and they like dump a load of stuff on them. So they have so much stuff. Yeah. So they'll just let you like make a pile like it's a garage sale.
Oh, nice.
Like I go in there and I just stack it up. And then he comes over and he's like 10 quid for the lot or 20 quid or whatever. So
I wish we had.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome
it's good, yeah.
To do garage sale type prices at a store.
Yeah, I don't think everyone gets quite as good deals as I do in there, but it's pretty good.
Hey, that's awesome.
Like he gave me a speaker the other day that I sold the next day for 80 quid. He gave it to me for like £1, like $1. Instead of
how much should it have been?
Well, he doesn't price anything until you ask. Like, so I don't know. It probably would have been like 5 quid to someone else, but
okay. Hey, that's good.
It is. It's really nice.
Well, there's his daily freeze, so
Yeah, it's windy today, so.
It's really windy. Like up here too. Like just walking outside, I think it's like 20 something or more miles an hour, which for us is pretty strong.
Really strong. Where'd Val go?
I don't know.
Did she even speak when she was on?
She did.
I asked when you froze, I was like, Val, you there? And she's like, yeah, I'm here. And that was it. So,
she didn't want to talk about goals, I guess. Oh,
I don't know. Or maybe she lost a connection too or something.
Gotta make some pasta.
On camera. Man, we get her on camera all the time now.
No, what a rare.
And Jay, it just took months and months.
No,
we get a whole house tour in your camera.
Bruce.
I know.
Bruce is next. Isn't Bruce like our last Danica's been on? So like with the real regulars, it's Bruce. Oh,
right.
And
have we had Jacob on yet? Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob is Bruce. Yeah. Oh, Jacob Michael instead of Jacob Poof.
I'm tangled in some cords. Give me 1 minute.
I want to see that. Not that we'll laugh at you, we'll laugh with you because you're laughing.
Oh, Lordy.
So Jay, tell him Brian, how many you listed in case he missed it.
I don't know exactly, but I was down in like the low 400s active last month, the end of this last month, and now I'm at 600 and hang on a second, I'll get the number. I lost the number. God damn. I don't know if you guys have this on eBay, but there's like 5 different versions like active in one time on eBay. 679.
Wow.
Wow, you've been doing some serious listing.
Yeah.
So just under 300, I think.
Yeah, I've been holding steady in the upper 700s, but I haven't listed a one-off in about 2 weeks, and I've still got a table full of it. I've been transitioning to more replenishables.
Yeah.
Which is where I think I want to be now. Like, yeah, I think that's where I want to be.
I was looking into wholesale and stuff like that just to have like a steady like background income. Like I can guarantee that I'm making like 2,000 a month on like stuff I can get all the time or something, and then have the other stuff as like the fun stuff. Because if you look at our job, like it's fun like to do our job, right? But you can't always rely on that. So if I had something running in the background that was like guaranteed, maybe I could have someone like doing it for me, like packing stuff, and then I can just deal with the fun stuff. Then that's like where I'd want to be before I make the step to like having a brick and mortar, maybe. But
Right.
it's just hard to find it in this country. Like I think it's easier in America, maybe. I don't know. I can't seem to find anything that's got good returns, but it's out there somewhere. You just gotta know someone.
Yeah, that's kind of the model I've been running for a couple of years, like a blend of wholesale and one-offs. But once again, I'm a Chris daily refinement disciple, and I finally decided I'm going to focus at least 90% on just the replenishable, the wholesale, and just kind of do the one-offs, cherry pick, do it more as fun. Because even since I've been making that switch over the past few weeks, like the number of orders I can't keep up with. Now, your profit per item, you're not going to make the big, the big home runs usually on wholesale stuff. At least not on the wholesale stuff I've been doing. And that's stuff that I'm probably going to ask Chris. Like I'd like to get into the wholesale market, but like higher end versus.
Have you noticed that like the constant tick over from that is like boosting your other sales up as well? Like your other stuff gets like the back end of it.
Yeah.
Because eBay's weird. It's like you won't have a sale for like 7 hours and then one thing sells and it's like, oh my God. And then it like recommends your stuff to everyone and then you get like 5.
Exactly.
I don't know whether that's a coincidence, but that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, the algorithm gets kicked in, and like last week I finished the month with my 50% off sale, and so it's crazy. Yeah. Crazy sales have been coming in. Now I drop it all the way back down to 20%, but the traffic will still be almost as high. It's like it's that residual from all those other sales. I think they send more traffic your way. And on Poshmark, I've just been sharing the mess out of my closet and following people, and sharing to parties more consistently, especially the 9 p.m. party, and that seems to help. And I co-hosted a party. I'm sure that was a little boost as well.
I'm wondering if we're going to ever get Poshmark over here.
Canada has it. So.
I feel like it's going to have to be like a completely different site to work in the UK because they can't just like tack us onto the US one. Because we'll be like way behind. Like
you'll probably get a UK Posh.
Yeah.
What about you, Val? You got any July goals? I saw y'all went to the Benz this weekend.
Yeah, it was pretty decent there. What's that about?
What was that about?
I don't even want to say it on the air. Just a comment. I'll just say it.
Oh no.
A family member going back and forth, not resale related. It's not politics.
Hey, no politics. Let's keep it off.
No, it's not politics, but I don't mind saying because it's just a fact. As far as I know, in my mom's family, going back, they owned slaves, right? Just a fact. I don't have white guilt. I used to kind of, but I didn't do it. They did it. And I've heard from several family members saying, but they were probably well cared for. Like that's awful, but they're well cared for. Yeah, but you can't but you own, it doesn't matter if they're well cared for. I'm just
we're Buffalo pickers. We need them on.
Playing effing traffic right now. I'm so sick of this. Just God, I hate people. You suck, God, creating people. We're the worst.
That's probably
really
like
the worst.
That's probably like the most political, non-political thing I've ever heard.
But it's I didn't mention current. It's just you can't say. You know, who cares if they were well cared for? Should we talk Thomas Jefferson and how he cared about that one slave? Sure, became his wife basically, but was a slave at first. Sorry. There you go. So you wanted to know. People are the worst species.
Anyway, back to the original question, Val.
Yep, I went to the bins.
And 35 pounds?
Yeah, the rules there weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
40 people allowed in at a time, which is pretty good. One person per bin, which people weren't following that rule. It's nice as a picker, though. As a reseller, you get a whole bin to yourself. Well, you're supposed to get a whole bin to yourself.
That would be nice.
So if you get done with one, then you either just
Is there a way, like, in front of
order, I guess, or just wait.
Well, the Springs bins is really huge. There's no waiting. There's always going to be an open bin for you.
Okay.
It's a really big facility.
Okay.
So if someone's at a bin, you're not supposed to go to that bin until it's vacant. Okay.
Correct. Sorry.
Nice.
And then you get 2 hours to shop.
It's a long time.
Oh, that's usually about the longest I ever spend in there. Like, you can, if you're focused like just on shoes, I mean, you can do a lot of damage in 2 hours.
Imagine being outside knowing that they're going to take 2 hours.
Well, if you just time it right, like show up at opening or show up 2 hours later or 2 hours just before before they boot people out.
That's a long time, man.
Did they have someone in there? Could you tell, like, how long were you in there? Were you in there near 2 hours?
Yeah, we took our whole 2 hours.
And did they, like, make an announcement, or how does it work to monitor? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they assign you a basket when you come in, and each basket has a number, and then they write down what time each basket goes in, and then they call your cart. Actually, they go find your cart, they take it off the wall, that way it forces you out.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good. I like that places are enforcing, because I don't feel like a lot of places do.
So right. a lot of mountain brands. That's what you're focusing on, right?
Yes. Well, I didn't find that many mountain brands, but I did pick up stuff for live auctions, stuff for this guy over here. I did find it was pretty nice. A new with tags Dior scarf.
Christian Dior, right?
Gee. And then I wrote down my goals.
Oh, let's see. All right.
I can't read.
As you asked, I wrote them down.
All right, let's see.
Fitness, 1 hour every day.
It's good.
Share to the night party, because I never ever do, because I'm usually passed out on the couch by the time the night party starts. And list more. I didn't put a specific number, just more in general.
Yeah, I think those are all good. Especially that 9 p.m. party. Like, I had gotten away from it because my VA was sharing my closet at that time, but was just sharing to my followers. Mm-hmm. So I told her, hey, I'm like, push that back till 10. Let me share at 9. And I have picked up quite a few more sales during that time slot. Even like I've been getting like host picks most nights. I got a host pick last night and the past couple of nights. So I think if you're active during that 9 p.m. party, also that's a good time to send your offers. Like I usually do it around 8:30. I'll send offers to likers because a lot of people, they're on the couch. They're most active during that time period. So that's good. An hour of fitness a day, like 5 days a week?
Yeah. Well, 4. I count Friday as part of my weekend. That's when I go garage selling or to the thrift store.
That's what I was telling Clay. I want it 4 days a week because I don't want to, I grew up playing basketball from like a teenager all the way probably till about 7-8 years ago. And so my knees, like outdoors, indoors, and my knees are just, they've taken a toll, but I've taken this supplement Flex, you see commercials for it, right? And I'll say for me, it really works. And so I'm able to run. I really don't play basketball anymore, but like just being able to run and go hiking.
And the running will help your knees. You know, it's not like there's old myths of running's horrible for your knees. Now they realize it's like strength training. The older we all get, we need to do more, me and Brian, like, you know, to help our bones, and like running and hiking and walking, right, helps build your cartilage or whatever, you know, your knee strength. And
yeah, like sport.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's probably the other piece. I need to mix in more strength training. I haven't done strength training in a while.
Yeah, I need to I need to get.
Besides doing a storage unit or two, picking up a couch.
I need to get some like free weights, whatever you want to call them, you know. Or the best workout, it would cost a fortune, but go buy a Nintendo Switch. And I played this like workout game with Carissa and Lucas and Mason yesterday.
Is that Ring Fit?
Huh?
Is that the Ring Fit with the circle thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like Mason was like, I played on Lucas, my nephew's almost 5. He was on level like 4. And I was like, I only had to do like a couple of these things, but I'm like going, oh my God, if I had to do like 15 or 20 like Mason on level 15, I'm so out of shape, you know, or whatever. It's like, but I was like, oh, that'd be actually a fun game.
And 7 miles the other day. I don't think you're out of shape compared to most people.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't all. Last week it was run 4, walk 3. But see, I can walk and walk and walk. Like today I took off because I just was like working and I just let myself. Because yesterday I did 4. Because I do have a goal of run more, but I want to be able to speed walk. I don't know. It'd probably take many months, but if somehow, I don't even know it's possible, get it done, get a mile, do several miles and average under 13 minutes a mile speed walking. I don't know if I'm at 13:28 just speed walking on, you know, not really hilly. And then running wise, I don't really have a run. It's just, I did write down like 4 to 7 miles most days a week. First, if I'm going to do it in the morning, you know, like I did yesterday. Or double up sometimes.
Hi, Danica. How are you today?
Danica, did you clear out your storage unit? She made her son, who's like a carbon copy of her, the youngest one, go with her the other day.
So storage unit? Her storage unit or?
I clear one out that she bought.
That's some work. It's some work to clear out a unit.
Yeah. And is there anything good in it?
Yeah, but it doesn't feel like as much work when you first go through it because you're looking for the treasure.
Yeah.
Now, if you find the unit's full of crap, and I haven't found one that says full of crap, but relatively speaking, it's not as fun.
Right. No.
I know Andrew, he's made several hundred on his storage unit he purchased.
I actually am making a goals note card. Since they did, or Val has a sticky note, you know. I can tape it to my light box, I guess.
My desk has a bunch of sticky notes right here.
Yeah, I'm a note card, you know, person. Or the random, this is my new pizza donut box here. Look at Val, she's like, oh my God, that sucks.
Got the journal.
You know. But the note cards work because like I said, I made one for each day. Well, just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah.
Well, see, I have my journal, but then I also have note cards for like little things. Like if somebody messages me asking for something or like I need to order something, then I'll put that here so I don't forget.
Yeah.
But like the big ideas go into the journal.
So do you guys do your exercise in the morning when you wake up, or?
No, mine's normally in the afternoon when it's hottest, which I'm fine with because harder workout, kind of, you know.
I prefer the afternoons, but it's too hot. Like I did that one day last week. It was miserable. So I do mine early before I start working.
Oh, yeah. I go about 10, I think, for my run.
That's not bad.
Depending if I wake up in time.
Yeah, what time you went to bed and all that.
Yeah, or I just go when I wake up. So
I'm going to try to do it in the morning, but sometimes I like doing it in the afternoon. So maybe I'll break it up or something, you know? Because sometimes, like, I just sit inside. Like yesterday, I don't even know. I don't think I opened either door at all yesterday. You know, and it becomes a big time war. You see people walking by and all that, but I literally was in pajamas till like 5. Then I showered and I put on sweatpants, you know? So, yeah.
I feel like if I don't do it as soon as I get up, then I just will be lazy and not there. So
yeah, that's why they
kind of starts
people. Yeah,
I can start your day off right too. If you
yeah,
you've got it done and gives you some energy, a little motivation. At least for me.
My run's strange. The first 1.5 miles is like a stony path, like in the woods, and it's tough. Like it's by the end of it, it's like
Make a video just to show us on this show, will you? Or pictures? That'd be cool.
I'll do a video when I get the new GoPro. If I do a video now, all you'll see is like, ooh, it's terrible.
Oh yeah, we got our GoPros.
Once I get the GoPro 8, it'll be nice and smooth, and I'll record it. But as soon as I'm back on the road, like I walk one road after my first half, and then the rest is like road run or path run, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Back to my house, and that's like I could literally run like another 3 miles on the road. It's so easy.
Nice.
It's weird. The first half I'm like dead, and then after that it's easy.
Welcome, Hoarder. Hey, you know what'd be fun? Like once everything settles down, get a vaccine and whatnot.
Show at her shop.
Well, yeah, that of course, but like meet up for like 5K. Like when we did that zombie 5K Clay years ago.
Yeah.
Since everybody's running, like a reseller, I don't know, running event.
I could show that picture. I put that picture in that trailer I made months ago. It was like 9 years ago, and Brian and I look like we're 12 years old, I feel like. I think we look good and young now, but then you look at the picture, you're like, oh yeah, we were like maybe 40 or early 40s.
Right on.
Yeah, for sure. Because I don't know any races.
I mean, they probably won't be hosting them for a while. Look at that. Order alert.
Is that from the storage, Danica?
Is any of it good?
Oh.
Are you going to make your money back?
I mean, you can always milk it, right? It's going to be a flea market haul.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruce says with clothing, I'm experiencing summer slowdown. Another reseller suggested turn into summer stock up to get ready for what is BTS in Q4.
Korean.
I just wanted to show y'all what I was dealing with. I'm listening. I'm gonna leave. Bye.
Okay.
You can either way. You can stay if you want.
Yeah. What is BTS, Bruce?
I don't know.
I know BTS is a Korean. It's K-pop band. You know.
I know what PTS is, but
what?
I know what PTS.
What's PTS?
Post-traumatic syndrome.
Oh, PTSD. Post-traumatic syndrome. Oh yeah, I guess
Less sourcing and more listing. Yep. Don't get those death piles too big.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. So Bruce has got to go. He's no. So how do you make that clear? Like more listing, less sourcing.
That makes sense.
No death piles. Oh yeah. Who knows about that? Your back to school stuff. I would say.
Man.
Like what we were talking about last night, Clay, like laptops, technology, because it's probably going to be online, or at least a big portion of it.
Yeah, like in our chat group. Yeah, they saw. Yeah, like I spend that much, but that's a lot of money if I bought, if I just got one. And then I started thinking like, well, the eBay fees and PayPal fees.
But still, that sell-through rate, I almost went and got some. I was like, no, I was literally going to go because I found some nearby.
Yeah, I did too. But I mean, maybe I didn't find the right one after all. I looked up that UP, and I felt like it was every few days.
Oh, no, they were selling. 500 to 600 range, and some stores had them on sale for $249.
Yeah, that's what I
Even
thought.
after fees, you could make $200.
Okay,
But the sell-through rate was like 165%, which means
maybe
it's
I
kind of
didn't look it up right. Okay, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Then I might.
You might want to call. Like the one time I went hunting for one of those, I went to 4 or 5 and they didn't have them. So
okay,
I'd call ahead and see if you can get one to hold one for you.
that's the other thing. Searching, I'm like going, what the hell is the name of it? Because like
Yeah,
that.
and guys, so y'all know a little bit. We're just talking about BrickSeek.
Yes,
Scott's been on here a couple times. BrickSeek is really good. If you want to do some retail arbitrage, and I think you know what I may end up doing. Like wholesale's gonna be my main thing, and I may do what Scott does with that BrickSeek and retail arbitrage as my 10-20% to kind of fill in.
Yeah.
Y'all ever done any of that, Val? Any retail arbitrage?
No, just a few sweaters. Sorry, my volume up high. Just those few sweaters that I picked up in Leadville. But that's about it.
Leadville. Welcome to Leadville.
They've got like one of the toughest bike races, Brian, and trail races, 100-milers. Plus just a marathon or the half marathon, which I was supposed to do years ago. And then, that's the summer. Yeah, Dad almost died, and obviously we canceled the Colorado trip. Yeah.
Bruce, I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm really questioning the whole back to school season this year. Like they were talking about, I forget what channel they were talking about that. Like there may be no back to school, and not be back to the couch.
I have
pajama. So what would that look like? More pajamas, sleepwear,
yeah.
Technology.
I have
webcams.
I have one friend that Brian knows, and she said when I saw her yesterday that, I'll show you all the baby. I got to see my new nephew again. And his mom, Carissa, was like, well, Jacob, the baby daddy, has been going to work this whole time. They are married, not just baby daddy. Not that there's anything wrong with that. But he's been going to work this whole time. And Carissa's going back to being a nurse in a month. So she's like, if we're going to expose our kids and all that, I'm sending my kids to school. And she's in a big district, Allen, up in here in Texas. So there's the baby.
Yeah, but not if there's no teachers going to be there.
Oh, I know. I said I get it. I know. He kind of still looks like an alien a little bit. He's only like 6 weeks old. But look, he's got the little, was my mom or the dad said boxer fist. I always say it's the, fight the man fist.
That's right. Kick some arse.
Yeah, might as well prepare because, back to school could also be in person, could mean October, November, December, because maybe people still would go by. See, that's weird. Like, yeah, in a month, do people, I guess schools, will have decided, but even if it's at home, how does that affect things like binder sales? If it's school at home,
that's what I'm talking about.
At least say like, we won't buy them until you go in person.
All our schools are back.
But you got the positive perspective about what goes up. Pajamas, technology, webcam, laptops.
Yeah, especially, God, if we could figure out if there's a way to just focus on like private school kids and parents, with technology and thing, you know what I mean? Like,
gross. Look at Danica's comment.
North Dallas rich parents and perks.
Show us, Danica. Show us. Come back on. Show us the nasty broken arm.
They saved
Put it on. Put it on.
Isn't that common if like someone's had it signed by like all their friends, they keep it?
Could be. Yeah, maybe that.
That's the thing. That's the thing here. I don't know.
Yeah.
Put it on. Put it on. Come on. Come back on with wearing the arm cuff.
Hey, Jody.
Yeah, I think all our high schools went back today.
Oh, is this? What's y'all's summer over there?
But their numbers are under control.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just curious what their school year is, though.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's been so long, I can't remember. I think it's like we only have 6 weeks for summer.
Oh yeah, maybe you mentioned that. Oh, so they're already. Wow.
And we go back in like September, I think. So like, or like July, mid-July, I guess, till September.
I don't know how to flip it around. Hang on a second.
You got the cast on?
Oh no.
Come on, put it on.
Put it on.
Put it on.
Yo,
Drink a beer out of it.
Ooh. Oh, she's a gamer. She's either getting ready for a prostate exam or she's going to put on the arm cast.
Why does it look like a cat has been like walking on your roof?
This place is a dump.
And if someone's going to her shop for a doctor and outside it says Lady Luck Junk and they're going there for that kind of exam,
hey, her business might be going up.
But do not take her diagnosis as a. We say don't follow our tax advice.
Oh my god. We got it.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Put it on.
I'm guessing like a kid in my head or a teenager, you know.
The sign.
What even is it for? Like an arm or
Elbow?
Yeah, it's like a.
Is it signed?
Elbow? No.
Oh, they didn't have any friends.
What loser?
Do y'all want me to send it to Brian?
So what did they break to have a cast like that? It goes over the elbow. That's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. But it's not. I was thinking like the plaster kind.
Oh, old school.
Yeah.
Like where they're white. Yeah. Yeah. Now they're always. It seems like there's fiber wraps, or whatever you call it.
I don't know why this woman had so many pair of freaking every box has some leggings or hosiery. Like who even wears those anymore?
Are they used or unopened?
No, they're new.
It's probably one of those mums that
Can
sell.
you lot them up?
I guess every single box has pantyhose or kitchen towels. Like, I mean, it's just weird.
Yeah,
I don't understand people.
Probably one of those pyramid scheme Facebook moms.
This is
a
a
pretty good
picture.
Who sells pantyhose?
I know. I just.
They sell everything these days.
What size was the unit?
It was only a 5x10.
Dang, they packed it in.
Yeah,
they did. I think if I were to like sell them as used, they would probably sell better.
Could be.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was a cat burger.
I don't know how to get it to where I can see y'all.
No arcade to do.
Because are you using the StreamYard through your phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. See, Brian? Yeah. So it is possible. Yeah.
So
we got to figure out like, how to do
I
it.
wish there was something cool to show y'all, but there's really not.
no treasures. No cash box. No jewelry.
Any video games?
Are they vintage?
No, 2008. There is some gold rings, but you know, some jewelry that's like, who wears bowler ties?
You'd be surprised. You would be surprised. Yeah, that's an excuse, Jody. Come on, that's even better.
Yeah, see, this is where too bad you can't open your store right now, Danica, and just like, you know, yeah, get rid of a lot of that.
I don't know that anybody. I mean, but there's stuff like unused, like party supplies, like boxes and boxes of like. There's Tiki Party and 4th of July Party and
Lot it up then, right?
Could you like set tables up outside and do a dollar sale, like, advertise it on Facebook, like dollar sale.
Yeah.
Probably.
If you didn't want them coming in, yeah.
Jody, you're sounding creepy. You sound like a voyeur right now.
How are you, Vowel? I
Enjoying
don't know why I would say
Yeah.
Vowel.
Good. How are you?
Good.
Got a mic fixed.
Did you find anything good in your unit?
The only thing that I found so far were 66. I think there's 66 Hot Wheels on the, still in the card.
in the package.
I found a box of pasta.
Ooh, what time?
Uh-oh.
Oh, Spaghetti-O? Sorry, too easy.
All right, let's
Hey,
take
you
a
did
look
find pasta.
Oh, there you go. Send it to Val.
So
Or
gross.
Jody. You
No,
got
y'all want
any Velveeta cheese in there?
You probably could have got $5 a pack like a few months ago.
It would last.
Anyway, I'm gonna mute myself.
That makes me be like, oh God, do I really want to do storage units? Or that's where I got to figure out, send it all to a consignment place and let them sort it out, however that works.
But there's even money in that crap.
Oh, there is, but I'm saying like look through, keep the good, and then figure out however that works, so I don't have to sit there and list every little thing. Because if that's going to be my thing, I turn it over fast.
The rate you're listing, if you buy a storage unit, it takes 2 years to get that stuff to cement.
Oh, mate, more than 2 years.
3? How long? Jay? How long?
That unit that Danica just got is probably like, what, 5-year job for Clint?
5 years.
Yeah.
At least.
That's what I want to.
Don't get mad, Clay. We're just
I'm not.
kidding. And Danica's got your back. She'll come kick Jason out
Oh yeah.
for giving you a hard time.
Hey, I didn't even have it on the list today, and I did a bunch. So
You did good today.
yeah. I meant to take pictures during the show, but right now, since we're chatting, and why I'm looking down is because I'm on Poshmark following people. I figured I can talk, listen, look up, and click, and probably follow like I don't know what I would do, but I'm going to follow at least 2,000 people a day. Really, if I'm watching TV, I could probably follow 10 or 10,000 a day if I wanted to. You know,
as of right now, I follow 3,633 people.
How many?
3,633 today.
Okay. I'm going to open a Poshmark tab.
And I've got 6,565 self-shares so far.
Today,
yeah.
Whoa.
I'm trying, because they cap you out at about 10,000 on each of those. I'm trying to get close. I'm trying to get to the 9,000, 9,500.
Yeah. Well, you have
having a VA help
you because you have so many different items that you do need to go above, because like I don't know, our stores are way different sizes, but like my items are getting shared more times than yours because mine's so small.
Yeah, so what I do is I share my complete closet at least once a day. And see, this is me, I'm kind of nerdy, and I do a lot of replenishables. So when something sells, if I have multi-quantity, I make sure that thing, I copy and paste and move it back to the top of my closet. So when you look at my closet, if I'm not actively sharing it, you'll see from the top down what's sold most recently. And then I will also share like my top 200 items multiple times a day. So I'm figuring, well, if these are the things that people are buying most recently, maybe it's kind of interesting. Because I have so many items, I can do that, and then I just keep recirculating those top 200.
That makes sense. Yeah, especially with the replenishable stuff.
Yeah, it seems to work. You know me, I nerd out and I try to figure out all sorts.
You might as well. It's not like I don't know. Maybe Val and I could do that with clothes and certain brands to be like, oh, I sold 3 North Face for her, so maybe in like 2 weeks. So then she shares that more even.
Yeah, and that's right, Jody. Yeah, that's what I found. It's about a 40% of the people you follow will follow you back. And if you got extra time, Pink Floyd The Wall, nice. if you got time during the party, share their items in the party, and you'll usually get a share back and a follow back.
Yeah. That's why I even have my person sharing, like some of my clicks are to share even.
I would show my Poshmark, but I am not, because I've got some haters out there.
Yeah.
Whew, vicious. And I know they watch, at least sometimes. But I think I've got 149,000 followers and following 465K.
Let's see.
Yeah, Poshmark's a platform. The more work you put in, the better results you're going to get. eBay, you have to figure out the promoted listings. You have to figure out free shipping, free returns, when to do that, when not to do that, how to get that algorithm working in your favor. Put in the overnight shipping as an option. If y'all aren't doing that, do that, guys. Put in overnight shipping as an option and charge a ridiculous amount where people won't do it, like $50. Because what that does is that lowers your possible delivery time, which boosts you up in the algorithm also. So eBay's all about figuring out the little bitty tricks and the daily refinement kind of stuff, and he's great about figuring that out.
Bruce, my closet on Poshmark is Clay's Closet 2019. You might try that. I had to look it up.
Those are good numbers, Jody. 336 on 109. Strong. But mine's
oh, Dan.
Yeah, the 1.5 million people. I'm going to try to get there. I've done the numbers. If I can follow 3,000 people a day, just say round it to 20,000 a week. That's 80,000 a month. That's 960, right at 1 million in a year. If you could follow 3,000 people a day, you'd be around 1 million in a year. And if you got 40% back, so that's 400,000 followers.
Yeah, I don't feel like I get back, but you know.
So,
but to me, it's a positive.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming by, Swamp Picker.
See you, Glenn. What, Danica?
Do y'all have a simple posture?
Simple posture? What do you mean? Is that a term?
It's a Chrome extension. It's a Chrome extension, and it's $9 a month. And it'll do all the stuff that y'all are talking about, sharing and following and
simple.
Anyway,
posture. I'll write that on Wednesday.
No, I don't. But that's, I don't know. I don't know if that violates Poshmark's terms of service. Who I'll be scared of.
It does, but so does a virtual assistant. That's what they're
not
using.
If it's a real person. Like if it's a real person.
It's not a real person, though. Think about it.
Okay, they told me it was a real person, so I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't gotten any trouble. I've been doing it for about 2 months.
Okay, so simple posture, guys. Check it out.
And then I think I mentioned I saw it in another show or something, or maybe on this or some chat. Cross-listed is supposed to be like, I don't know, $10 a month instead of $125.
Jody. Yes, Jody, I agree.
What's the end of conversation? I've seen closets where they're following 1.5 million. Okay, here's the other thing. I don't understand when you look at some of these closets and they're only following, let's say, like 20,000 people, but they have 300,000 followers. How do you do the flip? I don't get.
They unfollow. They follow originally, then they unfollow because they think it looks cool, like Instagram, to have a stupid. I wouldn't waste my time. I wouldn't care. Yeah.
Yes, I'm judging, but really to unfollow, like, that is a huge waste. Whatever, teach your own. Go hang out with the Kardashians. You're all winners.
Yeah, and I'll say this, like Chris, like on our Patreon call, he talked about what Danica's talking about. Technically, it is against the terms of service, but they also told him that they told Chris, and this is what Chris told us, that they wouldn't kick anyone off for using it. So I'm not telling anybody what to do.
Yeah, it's a blind eye. They turn the blind eye.
Yeah, they turn the blind eye because they're trying to go public, and think about it. The people that share their closet, whatever they do, are making the most sales, and Poshmark gets 20% of that. So it doesn't make sense for them to discourage anything that would generate. I wish they had something like eBay, like a promoted listings or something where you could leverage or gain an advantage.
Yeah.
Are you gonna buy some stocks if they go on the market?
I think I would. Yeah.
They'll probably get bought out in like 3 years, and you'll make loads of money.
Yeah, if they do an IPO, because their numbers are trending up, and they found a good way because people like it, and the average time per user per day on Poshmark's like 37 minutes.
Wow.
People really get sucked into it. And I will say, like, I bought some stuff from Val and some other people before. And once you start looking, filter your size, what you're looking for, you go into different people's closet, you're looking for somebody. What you really want is not like a professional, a reseller. You really want somebody who's just selling their closet cheap, and they have your size and a style that you like. And then you can bundle it all together and really save on the shipping. And you can find some cool stuff. Clay shops on there too. I know.
Yeah, a lot of what I bought, I'm reposhing because it didn't fit, or I bought several different wallets to try out, and so I'm going to reposh.
Clay said he almost bought this hat, but he's got a big head like me, and he was worried it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, before he bought it, Val, I was like,
you see where it's at on the last one.
So that's why, like, today I'm wearing like the cloth hat that has, even my giant head, look, still has like you got a river. I mean, not to be mean, but a really like a pumpkin head if you use all that up. So, so today I did, like, when I was at my storage unit, I'd already listed it, but I like measured the box, and put that in the eBay listing. And it was a hat I bought on eBay, a trucker hat, and it just didn't fit even on the last one. So it was like, I listed it higher than what I paid, so.
Oh, I sold a Batman hat today. I picked up at a garage sale. Not for much money, but I think I paid $1. I even do my bolo. What was my bolo? I sold a crawler body. I learned that when I first started from Bonafide Hustler, those big remote control, like Clay, the one kind of like what you got. And I had it for a long time. That thing finally sold. It was like a Ford F-150. I made like $30-40 profit on it. So if you guys don't know, the crawler bodies, the covers that go over the remote control cars, people that like to play with those, they like to switch out and change out the body, the outside body. So
yeah, Gravedigger.
You see some big ones like Clay. We're at a garage sale. I'm like, hey Clay, you should buy the Gravedigger.
Yeah, he made me go back and negotiate. I negotiated a little.
That was interesting because back then, man, Clay was indecisive at garage sales, and I was like trying to hit because there's so many garage sales. I was trying to hit as many as I could, and we came back, and I'm like, Clay, you should buy that crawler body. I showed him the research.
Yeah.
And then what happened, Clay?
I went back and bought it, and he went down like $3. I got it for $12. Sold it a few months back locally for cash off eBay for like $50. And the guy said, if you find more, let me know, because he has a bunch. Oh yeah, that's right, Brian. He has like the sports cars, like the dragsters, and said, yeah, if you and your buddy want to come play around with them, because they'll go 0 to like 60. And so I have his email still in my eBay. And the other day when I did look at like 2 things on Facebook Marketplace, this person had a bunch of old toys and some Nerf guns, and there was a Gravedigger in there, all for $50. But I'm like, nope. I said I'm not going to source, even though the Gravedigger would pay for everything, and then the few Nerf, even mediocre. I'm like, no, I don't want to have no. So I just let it go. Who was that? No, Danica.
Right. I think I'm gonna just watch now because I need to go do some stuff. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think we're about to call it. Keep it to an hour. I guess one last thing. Like I had a cash sale on 5 Mile yesterday. was a really nice cash sale. So if you're not using 5 Mile, add it to the
Is that for local?
local, yeah. Offerup, 5 Mile, Facebook.
Actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was cool.
Because I have a few things that, I'd rather sell locally for cash.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, anybody got any final words before we?
Question.
My
shipping question.
Oh yeah.
Sounds so good. Like she's been waiting on this question. I forgot all about it.
I've only been waiting an hour and a half.
You gotta be more assertive. Like say, shh.
I didn't want to interrupt anything.
You're so polite. All right, what's the question?
Okay, so earlier today I won a t-shirt lot in a live auction, and I assumed that everybody used pirate ship. So I got the invoice and it was $15 shipping for 6 t-shirts, which seemed a little high to me for pirate shipping. So I messaged the person a little bit ago and asked them about it, and they said, I put it into a medium flat rate box, easier for me here in Rhode Island. They're questioning all the pirate ship boxes now.
Huh.
Is pirate ship not like a legal thing, or why?
Pirate ship's fine.
Yeah.
How many t-shirts?
It was 6 t-shirts.
Oh, you could put that in a poly bag, even like a big poly bag.
I mean, from other people that I get pirates, I mean, I know it depends on location, but like I get huge ass boxes for like $9 shipping. Exactly. So I was just confused on why.
Yeah, I don't know if they're trying to milk money out of you, or they're just kind of a little clueless about it. But that's too much for 6 t-shirts. Like, gosh, what's the weight on that? What, they're 4 or 5 ounces each, maybe?
Well, that's why I messaged them and I put just checking on what the weight on my lot was. Thank you.
Right.
Because I thought that was a bit much.
Maybe you can ask them for their address, and you could go through pirate ship. Put your address as the receiving, put theirs as the sent.
Yeah.
Get the weight of the box, and the dimensions. You buy the shipping. Email them that shipping label and ask them if they'll just stick that on and send it out.
Yeah. Or if they don't make an address, just type in road. If you know the city, be like Providence City Hall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've done that. Like a guy in France, I tried to get him to do it. He's like, I want to buy this Cowboys Super Bowl seat cushion or whatever. I used to see if Brian wants it or whatever. Pay me cash or whatever from Super Bowl 27. Brian, I think. Dad didn't want it. I still have mine in my closet. I ain't getting rid of that thing, you know. And I told him, I was like, just look up Dallas City Hall, and like you figure out, so do that. Because that does seem high. But maybe, I don't know, that's weird.
He just confused me with that part of they're questioning all pirate ship boxes now.
I don't even know how they would know. Like
I know I bought the lot. It was a pretty good deal. I'm not naming any names here. Fufu, you don't name any names either. I think Fufu was there. But I got a really, really good deal on the t-shirts. So I was just curious if maybe they were trying to make their money with shipping.
I haven't been using pirate ship as much because as a top-rated seller, eBay gives you really good rates. I've used it personally when I have to ship things because it's still way better than retail. Yeah. I think Bruce is right. He's just sounding a little paranoid. You might want to ask him that if he'll give you the dimensions and the address, maybe you can create a label and just email it to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth asking.
Yeah.
Because you're only looking at a couple pounds. I mean, priority, what, $8, $8.50 maybe, $9 at the most.
Right.
You wouldn't expect it to be 15. Like 15 are like real heavy boots. Like
no, I wouldn't have bid on it if I knew it was going to be $15 shipping.
Yeah.
That is fine. Val, you don't have to say who. Is that like an online person who does a lot of auctions?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You've probably mentioned to me or something. I know if I just look during the middle of the day, there's always different people, I watched a couple that you said. Hey,
like in the chat, they're talking about misusing media mail. Now I see that. Right?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that thread in the different groups, how people do abuse that, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, I send a lot of books, but I only do books and
And not everything's media mail that seems like it'd be media mail.
Because you know they're going to check that more frequently.
Yeah, someone had me message me. It's like, can you send us as media mail? And I think I just deleted it.
Yeah, don't do anything soon.
It's not freaking media mail. Textbook. I sent it as media mail.
Yeah.
In a record thing I got from eBay in a record box. You know, Polybot first.
All right. Anything else?
Reselling goal. Let's see. I'm just reading the bottom. I can't believe it's already been. With more people on. Yeah, I didn't have to talk a lot as near as much. So it went quick because I'm following and like
Yeah, I was just thinking June's coming to an end here. And kind of think about goals for July. What do you got, Val?
One more thing. I think I might be going live after this because I have a crap ton of stuff I need to unbox and I don't want to edit. So I might just do it right now.
Okay. Well, I am going to.
So y'all go to Val's channels. You're doing what, a box auction? Mystery box?
They're boxes that I bought at auctions.
Okay.
Live auctions.
Oh, okay.
I might try to drop by. I think I'm about to cook, but I'll at least have it on the phone.
There. I subscribe to you from my Clay Can channel. There, you got more subscribers. Okay, well, I'm ready. I just clicked on your deal, so if you go live, I'll just.
All right, guys. So once again, go to Val's channel. She's going live here in just a minute. Hope everybody had a good June. Let's make it a killer July. Play, keep up the work. Good work. And outro music play.